Welcome in, everybody, to B Movies and Beyond presents 10-minute review of Extraction. I'm Peter. That's Ryan.
This is Evan.
Hello.
Hi. Extraction. It follows Tyler Rake. That's Chris Hemsworth. He's a fearless black market mercenary. And he embarks on the most deadly extraction that's in the title is in the plot line of his
Was it that deadly?
Yeah, it was deadly. I would say so. It was very deadly.
I don't know. I saw a lot of movies like this where it's like Benghazi and stuff where it's all war zone, all military. Just he got shot a lot. Like a lot of these other actors, they don't get shot. Like he kind of sucked at it.
Yeah, keyword deadly. So Rotten Tomatoes gave this 67% fresh and for critics, and then 70% audience score. So what did you guys like about this film?
I liked how fast paced the movie was. Almost too fast paced because obviously you forgot part of the movie and I forgot part of the movie and Evan had to recap it. But dude, a lot of action, a lot of blood.
I gotta say, I love the action for it. The violence was great. Actually, good blood effects. I was very impressed by those.
Yeah, I will say probably the best thing about this film was the action. Like that, like 12-minute, like one take shot, even though I know it probably wasn't one take, but it was just one camera angle, following everything around. I was glued to my screen at that point. Like that was amazing, and that was like some of the best like directing work I've seen. And this guy, I guess he's like somehow he's involved with Avengers. I think he was like a stunt coordinator for them, or maybe even like a body, like a stunt double for like Chris Hemsworth or something like that. I don't know.
You're a stunt double.
But so this is like his first time directing, and he also wrote the story behind it. But I mean, from that one scene alone, Sam Hargrave, yeah, like I would watch another movie of his. I think with that one scene was fantastic and blew my mind.
But I also liked how they actually made the characters like relatable, and they made the bad guys actually bad guys.
Yeah, he did a good job. I concur with that.
Good. All right, so what did you guys not like about this film?
For me, just the use of flashbacks.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's a great storytelling tool, but it just kind of used it a little bit much.
Some mythic shit, huh?
They always do that stupid thing with flashbacks and flash forwards, and now I must tell my story.
Those are called backsplaining, remember?
Yeah. Again, maybe I missed this, but I don't feel like they did that much because you never really got Chris Hemsworth's like backstory. You just knew something bad happened to his family, and that's why he's kind of like, fuck it, I'll do whatever I want and I'll save this kid to kind of like redeem himself. But they didn't really. Did I miss something?
Just a little bit.
It's just easy that way.
I lose interest when the plot isn't like going linear and then it goes backwards. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, just start from when he was a kid till now and I'm good. Like, if you want to show me his childhood, start with his childhood and then I can watch the rest of the movie that way.
I felt like they moved pretty quickly throughout this film. Would you?
It plays like a Call of Duty game, man. Like, it's like boom, 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 boom. Next level. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, and like they had these quick like cut scenes where like it was starting to get boring, and then more action. And it's like, oh, I'm awake again. So I'd start to fall asleep. The other part that was tiring.
You fell asleep?
Yeah, well, it was tiring to me. It was like they constantly went back and forth on speaking English and then going to wherever they were. Were they in India?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so speaking Indian.
Oh, and that's where movies lose Peter, is when they speak another language.
Yeah, reading makes me sleepy.
Action, subtitles.
Yeah.
Subtitle.
It's more subtle where I'm just like trying to pay attention and read, and then it's like,
See, but then I see the jerking awake.
yeah, when there's action, yeah.
I fell asleep during this movie, to be honest with you.
Did you get the whole plot?
I had to watch it 3 times.
What did you miss? I'll fill it in.
I missed a lot of stuff. I had to watch it 3 times.
Yeah, he went back and rewatched it. I did not rewatch it because I felt like I saw the movie through all the action. I was like, no, that was the point of the film.
Well, the good part about this is because it was a Netflix film, it actually didn't feel like a Netflix film.
Right. This is the first time this Netflix movie hasn't felt like a Netflix movie to me, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It still felt like one to me.
Oh,
yeah. Like, not the action. This is probably the best action I've seen for a Netflix film. But, like, the overall plot and everything, it was, again, like Evan mentioned, it wasn't anything special. It was pretty predictable. Like, we all knew what was going to happen. So, like, that's where I kind of just feel like it is a Netflix film. Like, I mean...
If this wasn't billed as a Netflix movie, would you think the same thing, Peter?
Oh, I would still think it's just lazy plot, but the action is still great.
You saw this like at one of those archaic places where they had big screens that are no longer around.
What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, we used to have them, but
Bars. Is that right?
It'll come to me. It was a place with seats and popcorn and stuff. I don't know.
Circus.
Oh yeah.
Circus. Yeah. If you saw this movie in the circus, would you think the same thing?
I'd be very impressed if they pulled off those moves in the circus.
They'd be live. It'd be amazing. Too much gunplay though for live.
That's true.
Yeah. Bullets would be flying around everywhere.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Would you guys recommend it?
If you're bored, watch this. If you're not bored, watch Jaws or something.
It's worth a watch, but not much more.
And I'm not
That's all you need. Just one watch.
Well, so you don't need to rent it, or you don't need to go out now and buy it.
So
you don't.
Check it
it's
out.
on Netflix. Like
you don't need to buy a Netflix subscription.
You just gotta have Netflix.
Use your friends. Use your friends.
So you're saying this isn't going to get people to subscribe to Netflix, but maybe still some accounts from people.
If you're a fan of Chris Hemsworth,
then
watch it.
Yeah. I mean, I say for the action alone, I would totally watch it. And just, hey, get your fast forward button, and you heard the plot here, so you don't need to know anything else.
I concur with that.
Good. All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Check out our podcast, B Movies and Beyond. You can go to our website, bmoviesbeyond.com, to find everything related to us. And we will
check out our merch.
Check out our merch. We will
What's on your head, Peter?
Merch. Subscribe to us, to our channel, so you can get the little notification pops up when we get new videos. So we'll see you next time. Pew pew out.
Pew pew out. Pew pew.